Hello, dear people from YouTube from a not too distant future. Insane Monster here once again in Alterac. This time working on detailing the terrain. So, you know, that means a lot of rocks. So, let's get started. Let's see what we want to do here for what concern the doodads. Okay, so we have some interesting things here. From Kamiko. Thank you for the bits. We have some interesting things here. We have the winter bush. And we should also have some stuff that's around. So wait a second for me. I need to check one thing in the Undead campaign. So let me close this map. Open the Undead campaign, 1 second. Check out object data there. Oh. Okay. Oh, it should be here. Let me check. No pile. We have no pile. No cliffs, no piles. Is the cliff one? Yeah. Cliffs, no pile. Is there anything else? No piles, no pile. Okay. Okay, so we have some stuff here to copy over. I don't remember to have it copied already. No piles, no pile. Yeah. Okay. So it's all the same. It's all the same here. We can copy just one. Oh. Hello, les gens. Très bien, et toi? I'm trying to port some stuff over. Hopefully. And there's also this no pile cliff thing. Okay. Hopefully it works. Then we close all of this. Because we need to be consistent with what you've already done, right? Hello, Nibila, welcome. Thank you for the sub. Really appreciate it. Okay, so yeah. Okay. So as you can see here, it was not done here. So we have some stuff to add. Now, first of all, hello there, Dagran. Welcome to the stream. I'm porting the doodads. The winter bush is here already, but now we need some other things which I have copied here. Okay, so NW, where is this? This is an environment. NW. NW F4. Oh, I see now. It is all here. Yes, 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 yes. Now I see. So yeah, it does not float. It should be known as snow pile. We have no path texture. Here we are. We should move this also to Northern Winter. It is not for water. Sorry that I had to do this, but it's necessary to prepare the doodads. Then the minimum scale is 0.5, the greater scale is 3, and category, okay, and then we change category. So now we have to port this to everyone. Is it all? I think it is. So now it is time to put it on environment. And then we have the icebergs, which should be icebergs. Yes, which should be renamed. No. Cliff. I'm not seeing what you're writing. I nothing. Perfect. Okay. Then path texture. None. 2. Then same thing here. Does not float. Then we have category. Yes. And then we have the category we change it. Now with this done, we're going to adjust all of this. And so this is, I will move it away. Is done with doodads, snow pile. Okay, here we are. There's snow pile 2. And we have snow pile 3. And then we have snow pile 4. Oh, not 4. 0. Okay. So I guess the difference is that we have 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we index from 0, like in all computer science. Then snow pile cliff is the exact same thing, but here we have cliff snow pile, and here we have cliff snow pile 1, no 0, I guess. Yes, it's going to be 1. Then we have 2. Then we have 3. Then I've seen there is another one. Down here there was another one. Bigger. No pile. Okay, this is the 4 one. So we need to add another one. Oh. I bet. Sorry, I made a mistake. But this is going to be very useful to make our terrain. No high cliff. No. Okay, 0, 1, 2. We copy this one and WI5. This is going to be Snow Pike Cliff 4. Okay, all done. Very well. Back again. Oh, again. Okay, perfect. So let's try to place this kind of stuff. So this is the winter bush. So as you can see, this is actually a tree which can be placed around to look like a bush. So my general idea is to add it around the cliffs, complement the rocks. I'm not going to add many decorations around the general area where you can play. This is because overall the game is not able to properly react to different types to being blighted. So if I add this in a place which can be blighted, the blight is not going to affect it anyway. So it's going to look very weird. And so I'm going to add this only on places that cannot be blighted. This is a workaround that we have to follow in order to respect the game. Otherwise we might end up having something which looks good, but feels very weird when you're playing in it. Now, the cliff snow pile are very interesting. Now, you might argue that the color of this is quite different, but this is to be expected since this color that you see here is not the actual final color. The final color is in the campaign, and it's going to be applied when I will integrate this in the campaign. Now I can just place some of these cliffs around in order to improve the overall look of our cliffs. Like this. So this should make it. These rocks are not fine, but we have other rocks, okay? So we can go again here in the object editor and look for the rocks in Northern, I think they are. Be this one, let me check. Or actually, no, it's snowy rocks. So it should be snowy rocks. Because this one should be green, if I remember correctly. Yes, this is green, this is very bad. So we need to use the snowy rocks. Snowy rocks. Oh, I selected them by mistake. Okay. So we're going to add again winter to have it all here. And then snowy rocks. Here they come. Of course, these have a problem. They are not walkable. So my idea here is just to make them walkable by removing this path texture and increase this up to They are going to be placeable on cliffs and on water and also be walkable. Okay. So now I should not have other snowy rocks if I remember. Yeah. And so we just now go and add these snowy rocks around. So for example, I need to place something in here. Okay, so Santa Claus is telling me that we can soon show the Blighted Goblin Lab. You love this, right? I do. And the color changed, right? The only snowy rock that we have is this one. Weird. Done. Okay, so I think I can. I will take it now. Action plan. Go. Let's see. Okay. Here I have everything. Now I'm downloading. Much better. This can even be used for some clip. To be honest. I manage. Good. The Goblin Lab has been downloaded, so we will take it immediately. Sorry. Remove this. Actually, I can directly move it here. Buildings. Hello, Flynn. Welcome. I have some kind of remembrance that I don't know. You. Oh, in ammo dump. Okay. Okay. I will change them later on. Don't worry. So we go now to Goblin Lab. passive, buildings, Goblin lab, and here we have team. Here we are. That's freaking cool. And now we are also going to add another cool thing to it, which is light growth small, a PSG. BGS. Now it's going to... I think this looks nice. Very nice. Stand work. Destroyed, but we are not going to destroy it. I really like the addition of all these skulls. Yeah, this is here. You will fix it. I'm really liking this. Amazing jobs, Meg. Let's keep doing. Amazing job. If you manage to make also the orc stuff, I will also add it immediately. Cool. Should be done like this. Okay. Okay. Don't worry, it's a small bag, we can retake it after. in there. You can immediately see how hard it is to terrain winter setting with respect to more general, generic border setting, right? Yeah. This terrain is very difficult, Notranda. Welcome. Because it's hard to detail the winter tileset. Oh, give me a second, Dagra. Water elemental for me. Cheers. Okay. The power of water elementals. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay. I think this area is detailed enough. Okay. Okay. Decorating all of those cliffs is going to take a while. At least it's very soothing, as you say. I think I can make Winter Bush a little bit smaller. I mean, the minimum size would be... Okay, yeah, then I... bigger wax. I really like the idea of making this environment look very different from Northrend. Even though it is still snow, I think this is looking very different than Northrend. A lot of difference overall. I think this is very important, for each place should feel as unique as possible. No copy pastings. No? Okay. The textures of these rocks are really subpar. Okay, so I really like this. Only you'd appear. Okay. Then go down a little bit. Oh, okay. Bigger. You know, at the beginning of Re Reforged, I was always adding stuff, a lot of decorations and everything, very easy to do since all the terrains were very, very lush and green. And then I was removing stuff because I was adding too much. Like spamming too much. Too many rocks, too many things which were not really necessary. So, not always necessary to add too much. More is not always better. Very nice. Okay. Oh yeah, you have rocks. Okay. So my idea now is I think we should like play the game now and see the stuff in game, see how it looks like in game. Okay. Cool. Let's see how it looks in game, okay? So remember, when you terrain, always check how it looks in game. Or it is how it end up being seen, okay? So people, it's not going to see it in the editor like I do. It's going to see it in game. I can also show you the big Archimon ahead, even though it's a bit high now. So this is our Archimon. Now, it's a floating unit, which is floating too high, because if I make it work in the editor, it's not looking fine in the game. Yeah, that's the amazing thing of our editor. So let's see how the decorations here work, okay? Remember that all of these trees and stuff is going to be less blue. so it's going to blend much better. Oh, cool. Like this. Bit too much ambient occlusion, I think. Oh yeah, I mean, this is nice. With this stuff around this tower. I think this is looking cool. Okay. Oh. There is a problem with the emissive texture, I guess. Honestly, I think that this creating blight area small, it's very bad looking. I will create the blight manually and will change the ground texture, because this is not working. Because it's too large, this area. I want it to be smaller around the lab. It doesn't need to be that large. Also, the orcs don't have this salt, so... Yeah, I will do it now. Anyway, the point stand. I want to know if this works as tile for the rocks. Very stuff. Oh yeah, I didn't remember. You're right. They have voice lines. It's just one voice line. So we can change that sound, yeah. All the AI working. So I think the style is fine. So I will continue with this style on all the map. We will have a special place here. Hello, Medina on Twitch. I want also decorate this area now, so I will add some decorations here. Maybe here it might warrant some different rocks than what we have. I will check now. Here I will place the Circle of Lokar. Here I will place the Syndicate, because it's nearby this Mage Tower. And so, well, the same, I mean, yeah, this building. I also plan to have some Syndicate here. But the main area of the Syndicate should be this one here. I can add another Syndicate camp here. And here you have this cool thing. I like the idea that you have a secret area with a secret fight just above this area, which I think looks very, very cool in the corner of the map. Like you have this here, should feel quite fine. I have to be honest, this map is really developing on height, right? I mean, there are a lot of changing height levels in this map, which make it very interesting, for you basically are always moving around cliffs. Yeah, that's good. I agree. That's very good. And I can also add the waterfalls. I want to see how the ice waterfalls that we have in the Azeroth works, because here I want ice waterfall. This should be an ice waterfall here. This should be a frozen river, which is melted down by the orcs. Yeah, it looks cool. There will be a ton of stuff year round, all of those buildings and things. Actually, I think I can try to make the water look a bit grayish. Like this one. Let's work. Let's, first of all, let's change the Goblin lab. Ground texture is going to be Altar of Darkness. Perfect. Now, I will remove the blight glow, blight grow, and I will add it manually. Here we go. Okay. Be an interesting area. It's already changed. Then watercolor. The gray. The gray color. Then we make it custom. Something like this. I should be a bit closer to this one. Okay. Then, yeah. Meg told me about the frost worms, so let me check when I can plant again. Here we are. You have no idea how large it is to maintain a project such as this. So this one is not replacing the unit, but is instead just adding here stuff. So I will do this. I downloaded it. Oh yeah, I have to unpack it. I hate all of this white. Worm fixed. Ain't zip fixed. Okay, and that first one main use. Hopefully I will get the path correctly. So oh no, it's download. I think this should be. That must in use. In game, and then we add the waterfalls. Tell me if this is not amazing. It looks so much better, the frost worms. Much better skin. Amazing jobs, man. Then let's see the water and the Goblin Lab. So this is the Goblin Lab now. I think this looks much better. There's also a fixed version from Smack, and then we have the water. Yeah, now I think the water color is closer to this color here, so that's fine. Okay, love it. Thank you, Copper Shark. You see it, Meg? They love your model. So let's add some waterfalls now that we are at it, right? So waterfall. The green is just the reflection, okay? So it's not green as you have seen. Now, this is just blue water. I think we can try to improve this water from the waterfall. Which should be in water. It's a bit too much. Grayish. Yes. Seems so. So make it big. Let's put it here. So we need to more or less level this with that. Here we are. And now that we are at it, we can just copy paste. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so this seems correct waterfall. We have more waterfalls. We have a shit ton of waterfalls. Here we are. This one here is very active. Actually, no. Yes, the reason is that they render after water. This is the reason. It's an engine problem. Well, having them look realistic, I think it's a bit unnecessary. Beautiful is another matter. The issue is that there is this weird thing here, like, this is not correct. So now we need to increase the size of this and increase the height. Exactly like this. Then go down until the level is correct. When the level is correct, I will show you how it looks. Oh, there's also here. Cool me! I added waterfall outside just to add work for me. I really love myself. Don't you love me too? Love me, love me, love me too. Love me too, love me too. This seems even higher. Okay. Lol. I don't know if you can post a picture link in here, you know. I think Nightbot is not going to allow you. It's for safety reason, of course. So it's not a problem for me, technically speaking, since you also asked for permission, so you can imagine, but Nightbot is not going to be happy. This is okay, yeah, of course. But it's not going to change the fact it's rendered below water. This waterfall looks fine in game, I can promise you that, okay? Oh, I like it. Very beautiful. I will show to everyone. I like it very much. Which is actually similar to what I was planning to do. Because I will need to add rocks in between and stuff like this. Yeah, it's beautiful. Very well done. My idea here, for example, as you can see, is to add rocks around this and this here. And something also in the middle. Here too, rocks here, stuff like this. I've not done multi-level waterfall here because I didn't want to and it was an hassle, but yeah. First I'm going to add them. Amazing work though, especially since it's SD. So it's something that looks nice in SD is to be very well regarded. Say, mate. Why? Cries Hunter. I mean, you're looking at me developing right now, okay? So you're looking at me developing Re Reforged. And so this begs the question that why it took away your passion, especially since now you are here in this moment, even though it's the first time you've been chatting. I think that I was not even working on Warcraft 3 when Reforged came out. I mean, Reforged made me came back to this game. And I also have to be honest, I never played the entire Reforged campaign. I just played the Exodus of the Horde and thought, oh my god, I can do better. And then started doing it. Thank you, Leja. Too much triggering. Yeah, Silvermoon was too much triggering. Like, this is not much triggering, to be honest. This is quite small, quite simple. But it's not finished yet, of course. But Silvermoon was too much. It was like 800 triggers. Plus custom code and custom UI. Plus all the custom factions, terrain, something which it really burned me out. That's why I like doing this stuff. Working too much time on a single map really burns me out. So you were developing multiplayer maps. Would you mind sharing the name of the maps you have been implementing, you've been working on? I will be curious to know. WDD, Tower Defense. I never heard of it. But I'm sure it's pretty cool. Few people can appreciate the hardness of terraining and of making very trigger intensive maps. Of course I know Witty. He played all of my maps and campaigns. He played me the video back then. You're welcome to post the video link if you want here for all us here. Yes, they can take a look. And yes, I want to add some rocks in here. Okay, so it's not that I am mad, really. Just a little bit. Don't worry. I will fix it for you. Nightbot is not going to stop me. No problem. Sometimes I have the fear that the people in the map-making community after Reforged forgot that may we work in Reforged, may we work in Classic, may some work in both. We should all be on the same side. This is sadly something that I've rarely seen. I agree, yeah. I understand, but are you sure that the changes you had to implement to make them work again were so many that it was not worth it? Just a question. I have a feeling that the player base right now is quite high, to be honest. I mean, we are still here. And Frost Giant, Stormgate is nowhere to be seen. All the other 30s are very lackluster. Age of Empires cannot beat Warcraft 3 and StarCraft 2 is on maintenance. Basically, the only competition that we got is StarCraft 2, which is in maintenance mode. Age of Empires Definitive Edition is a nice thing, but I think Warcraft 3 is much stronger if we just do it right. Dreamhaven was not working on RTSs, but on, if I remember correctly, they were working on MMOs, I think. Like, they wanted to make their own World of Warcraft. Reason for these things. Well, I know that frame natives cause the sinks. I also know that running other things for the local player may cause these things. What kind of code was causing these things? I mean, what was the feature you had trouble implementing again after Reforged? If you want to tell me, I'm curious to tell you how I would implement it. Also, Crazy Hunter, you cannot say that we can't make some beautiful ass terrains in Reforged. Okay, so I see it's I had, for example, some crashes on start when there was like invalid object data reference. If you have some invalid like inventory data reference, it might crash the map on start. Okay, I think I like this area here. Now this is a bit additional waterfall. Why am I adding these waterfalls? The general idea is that yeah, it's the Alterac Mountains, but it's not so cold. I mean, if you think about it, when you go to Dalaran, in Dalaran, you are not going to see fall terrain, but more summer terrain or stuff like this. So my idea here is not to show something to a bit like winter, but winter is not really coming, it's going away. Yeah, melting ice, which you can imagine is due to the orcs whose doodad will be placed here, or due to whatever else you might want. Okay, so I think to add another couple of this around in the map. One other thing I think I'd like to do here. Oh yeah, I am stupid. Fix this immediately. Why am I stupid? Because I made something not placeable on water while it could have been. And being placeable on water, it's going to make my life easier if I want to add something also to the bridge. Like, why should not the bridge have stuff like that? I mean, our bridge can have something like this. To make bit too large, maybe. Make it a bit smaller. Okay. Is I like? So Dagran, do you think it is lore friendly enough? Did they make water instead of frozen bridges a bit more friendly to lore? But when I first showed you that we had here some water, you were like, oh my god, this is not supposed to be this way. The madness of the fan base, right? Which is much more careful with the lore than Blizzard itself. That's so much. I thought it means the object providing hair during winter times. Summer times. Yes. You've never seen this campaign series? I mean, it's pretty famous. I think it's the most famous one together with CSW. The Capcom campaign series is remaking the original game, basically. As in the way it was originally advertised with Reforged. So reimagine gameplay and terrain, all actually reforged cutscenes, improved AI, mission design, everything. This is the goal behind Re Reforged. There was one of this here which had a strange behavior, which was having a weird thing in the... What's this one? Oh, okay, it's this one, I see. Since you follow witty Warcraft, you can just check. Yeah, I need the pack.dos diagram. And you can just check witty Warcraft playthrough. So it's very old now, but I mean, this should give you an idea. Look at it. To get an idea of what I mean. It's time to see the waterfalls in action in the game graphics instead of the editor graphics. You will see what was possible with Reforged and was not done. Guys, keep up. Okay, so first thing first, I think this looks very nice. I can improve maybe the placement of this part here. This also could be put down a little bit. There's a lot of ambient occlusion. We can improve now the waterfalls now. This looks fine. This green reflection is a bit weird, but there is nothing to be done about it. We also have this one. And here we have this one. Now, there is one too far here, but the other seems fine. And also there is this one which is out of sight. So, well, I guess it's fine. There's also one here, if I remember correctly. Here we are, yeah. Very good. Looks weird here below, but I will add some rocks to cover it up. The water too dark? Why? I mean, the color of the water might change when I change the DNC. I have custom DNC, okay, so might also change there. Also, I cannot make it much brighter than it is already. The DNC is the model that you use to determine the day-night cycle lighting of the game. So for sure we have understood that this game has a lot of... This map has a lot of potential for what concerns the dotting, but it's also very hard process to make all of these that stand properly. Also there are a ton of cliffs to be decorated, because of course I made the highest possible amount of cliffs. For what concerns the undead, not really. Maybe some bones here and there, but not much more. The reason is that I want it to be playable. For what concerns the orcs, I will add some doodads, yes, in some places, like some orc stones and stuff like this, but most doodads are always that's an interesting idea. I will check it out if it works also in Reforged. Thank you, Chrysanta. And also for the orcs, they cannot be really in the middle. So the idea is that I had some walls stuff here. Here it's going to be more frozen, okay? And here I will add some walls, and here too, do that to the orc spaces. And here the pipes that lead to the refinery and the foundry from Warcraft 2 here that are melting the ice. Oh, interesting. That's actually interesting, thank you. And so this is the plan. For all the other parts, I'm going to add just more of this things here. I think the DNC here is wrong. The fog is wrong here. I'm still using Quel'Thalasta. Dangerous. I think this is very nice. Yes. Okay, so let's make a beautiful waterfall. What I see here that there is a much greater amount of ambient occlusion. So when you place stuff like this, if you place it too close to each other, you get a weird effect. Yes, but the smaller I make them, the more time I take to make them all. I'm trying to find a good balance between beauty and effectiveness. So let's decorate a waterfall with snowy rocks, the worst type of rocks there is. So I will probably move here and let's remove it. Oh, it's an elemental that I see. Cheers. Sorry, it wasn't meant to select the wheat. I mean, which sane mind have had the idea to design this rock here? I mean, this is really mad. It's really mad. What kind of... What kind of madman has designed this rock? It's very hard to place. You have to really work around the cliffs. Make it not ridiculous. Like something like this. Variation 0. Variation 4. Okay. Ah, this is also nice. No, it is not correct. Something like this. Oh, thank you, Flynn. I have not seen that up until now. Put Arena Playmists to do that. Thank you, Flynn. I love you too. I agree with Crazy Hunter. The point is that in these other games you are citing, there is not that many variation of setting. So you always have the same setting. Yes, you might have the desert, you might have the lush forest, but in Warcraft 3 you have many more settings to take care of. Also you have inside stuff, which you don't have in those games. So it really depends on what you need to do. Also remember that everything that I do here has to have a very important characteristic. It should always feel Warcraft 3. So there are people which are not using cliffs in their maps, okay? Now cliffs are very convenient and some gameplay mechanics are tied to cliffs. But the reason I'm using cliffs is mostly because I want to have the map look like Warcraft. I want to be a new version of Warcraft, not a different game. So this is my solution, basically. Yeah. And I'm very proud of this stylistic choice, if I have to be honest. Because it is a stylistic choice which makes all the difference. You know, Crazy Cry Hunter, since you don't really know the project. When the goal for me is to have people tell me that when they play Re Reforged, they are basically reliving what they have been playing when they were children. So the general idea is that if someone feels when playing this as if it was playing Warcraft 3 for the first time again, but Warcraft 3 with all the feelings and things that made Warcraft 3 special in its own way, then that's the goal. Okay, this is what I strive for. I'm not striving for something that makes people say, wow, this is the most realistic thing ever. I strive for something that say, wow, this is how I imagined Warcraft 3 when I was young. Yeah, I know this trick. I have been using it in Northrend. Well, I've had many people tell me that it worked. Like, maybe you know this person. One of the people who told me that, and he even told that on stream, was Neo from like Warcraft. Yeah, knowing too. It's going to replay all of the Re Reforged campaigns leading up to the next act release. We've been talking a little bit later. I want to check in Ice Ground. There was this icy waterfall. Oh yeah, that really looks like an icy waterfall to me. I hardly think there is a way to make. The only way to make one mission and one interlude. So you're German, Crazy Hunter. No, it's not work like this. I was thinking to side Kel'Thuzad Glacier. Want to see if I can do it. I could use that technique right now. I need to find a better model. Much. If there is a way to make all of these big doodads look like some kind of frozen waterfall. Also because I don't think there exists frozen waterfall. It's just ice. What happens if I desaturate it? On the green. Wow. This. Really good looking. Well, I was thinking. And just thinking if I can make something having the actual look of a frozen river. Problem is that the color is a bit off. Arthur's frozen bridge doesn't work. I think. Easier. Oh, I see. Bridge. Yeah, it's a bridge. Well, this can work actually. So I can remove this. And take the ice bridge. Tractable ice bridge. is I was just seeing if it could build it. Build it up. It should blend in with the terrain, so... bridge ramps, ice bridge. I mean, we don't really care about that. I want this walkable and no pathing texture. This could incredibly work, to be honest. Like, I think this is a great idea. The problem is that it's too emissive. Like, even if I desaturate it, I mean, it quite blends. It blends quite a little bit. Honestly, this is a great idea. I can just make ice like this. Oh yeah, fixed scale. This can probably work, especially if I join it with this. I mean, Dagran can no longer lament the absence of his frozen stuff, right? Not allowed anymore. Right. I mean, this is actually quite nice. You can make a very cool environmental storytelling here. I'm loving this. And you have to know that I've yet not used snow piles. I can use the snow pile, create some snowy blocks, various positions, like improve the snowy aspects of various parts. I think I can make an entire frozen river here that melts in this part and blends with the rain texture. So it's very cool. I can add more waterfalls, like this one, and improve the others like this one. Fire, yes. Let's see it. in game. Okay. This is the waterfall. How it looks in game. This is a bit improved now. Follows. What are you talking about? Where do you see the follows? There is nothing like that. Let's see here. So as you can see, they have some weird emissive. So we need to remove the emissive in this. Yeah. Ah, where? I mean, this is the way to go, I think. But this needs to have its emissive removed. But yeah, overall, this is very nice. A lot of buildings, things. We are in this mountain fighting against orcs. Killing orcs. The Magi. Yes. The Goblin Alchemist. Rigos. Yeah, this is going to work. I can't wait to have the orc here at the dots to create the entire industrial party of the orcs. An important nod to previous games. The Alterac Mountain. This should be a nod to Warcraft 2. The goal is to give us some kind of remembrance of Warcraft 2. I think I will succeed. Okay. Yeah, so with a very big Lord Archimond whose hate is not correct here, but I will leave you with a correct hate in the editor. Here we are. With this very big and awesome Lord Archimond, I am here to thank you all for staying with me. So, dear people from YouTube, from the future, I hope you have enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed staying here with all of the people from Twitch from the present. Remember, you can support the project on Patreon. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also like under this video, and for those of you who want to join us on Twitch or that are right now on Twitch, you can follow and also sub on Twitch if you like to. And with that said, release is scheduled of Act 2, so up until the interlude, actually Silver Moon basically plus interlude, is scheduled for 24th of September, which is also my birthday. And a huge update, not really that huge, but I update with bug fixes to the installer and to the prologue and human campaign schedule on the 20th of September. With that said, there is nothing else I can tell you right now, so let's see you again in the next Let's Dev. Have a nice night.